Hello, this is Lynn Bounded Play. Thank you for coming to the channel today. We have an update from the developers of Disney Dreamlight Valley with the WishBlossom Ranch update patch notes. So let's get into that. Hey Valley Villagers, this week our next expansion, Disney Dreamlight Valley, this week, tomorrow. WishBlossom Ranch releases, invites you to race over to the Dream Castle Stardust Port and embark on a new journey filled with mystery, wonder, rustic serenity, and lots of horses. Along with the expansion update, there will also be base game bug fixes, updates to the premium shop for everyone. Well, we're all excited about that, and especially if you've been having any bugs, any issues within your game. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully this list will give you some relief. WishBlossom Ranch arrives tomorrow, November 19th, 2025. Check out the details below. We're going to go ahead through that. The new content for the WishBlossom Ranch expansion. This is in addition to the base game. So if you don't already have Dreamlight Valley, you will need the base game, and then this is an expansion. And they do have on either Switch, I work on the Switch, or from Epic Games, you can, and also within DisneyDreamlightValley.com, you can get the games for the device that you would like to play the game on. And then there are bundles that would have WishBlossom Ranch. So our next stop is WishBlossom Ranch. Once the coziest relaxation destination in all the valley, this alpine ranch is now a state of disrepair, and its residents need our help to get it back up and running. So there's a lot that needs to be fixed, and I'm sure that a lot of the new residents that we'll be able to get to see and meet will help us bring it back to life. We're going to get to bring the once neglected ranch back to life, uncover the cause of the wish magic catastrophe affecting the surrounding lands. We'll also get to befriend, ride, and customize our majestic horses, then feed and take care of them to unlock their amazing abilities. And I'm super excited about having the horses, not having to bring out like multiple little things possibly out of my pocket. And the horse will just help me to farm and to get my night thorns. Discover the breathtaking alpine mountains of Wishing Alps, home to the WishBlossom Ranch. Here we'll get to meet Snow White, the original princess from Disney Snow White, who will help us care for the ranch and teach us how to bond with our horses. So excited about this. Later in the WishBlossom Heart, I assume that that's as we progress through the game for WishBlossom Ranch, we'll get to meet Tinkerbell, the spirited fairy from Disney's Peter Pan, who will use her pixie dust to help us restore the WishBlossom Mountains to their original state. Now, some people had said, there were YouTubers that do Disney Dreamlight Valley, that made mention that possibly the WishBlossom Heart is where all the pixie dust comes from. I don't know. I never watched like all the side Tinkerbell shows, so I don't really have a good knowledge of all of that. But I mean, I'm not sure if it's just part of being a pixie, that they just have dust that falls off of them, or if they actually, do they run out? Does it run out? Well, if you have the answer to that, you can go ahead and make a comment below. So then we'll also get to befriend Maximus from Disney's Tangled, and he is another one of the horses with his commanding determination, and he'll be able to guide us as we journey to the Victorian-style Glamour Gulch. This is so pretty. I'm so excited about this. The whole WishBlossom Ranch, I think it's just a beautiful area with the mountains, and of course the buildings are just delightful. There we'll also encounter Cruella DeVille from Disney's 101 Dalmatians, whose distinct sense of fashion will leave its mark. She's gonna on our travels. Khan, the horse from Disney's Mulan, will also be in the valley, the new WishBlossom Ranch, and he'll assist us with his headstrong spirit. Finally, we will arrive at the whimsical, overgrown Pixie Acres, the 100-acre wood, where Winnie the Pooh is from, and we'll get to meet Tigger and with his infectious energy for our adventure. And then another horse, a winged favorite, Pegasus from Disney's Hercules, whose bravery will propel us forward. This is another one that I'm super excited about. We'll also get to explore these new areas and discover deconstructed blueprints, a new form of crafting that can be found across every biome. This is really cool. Repair items right where they stand with a little bit of pixie dust and gathered resources. Disney Dreamlight Valley launches with its complete main story available on day 1. 4 new villagers will be ready to join you in the valley, each accompanied by their own friendship quests. And then 3 Disney horses will also join the valley along with their abilities to facilitate our daily tasks. So the new content and improvements that will be available to all players. So you don't need WishBlossom Ranch for this. You don't need the expansion, but let's celebrate the season with the deluxe winter holiday bundle. For the first time, you'll be able to update the look of your plaza, the Scrooge McDuck store, Chez Remy's restaurant, and more. This bundle will also include the magnificent holiday dream castle skin. So we're going to be able to have holiday skins for a lot of the buildings in our plaza. And I got to get this one. This is first on my list tomorrow. Builders prepare as this update also introduces the Icy Mountain River Kit and more winter-themed goods to the premium shop. Villagers' favorite gifts and restaurant requests will no longer be impacted by expansion content, resources, meals, etc., until the player enters that expansion. This update has been applied to all of the Disney Dreamlight Valley expansions. So the remaining of the update is the top changes and bug fixes available to all players. So fixed on the issue is the definition of a hero. I'm not going to read through each one, but just kind of highlight each one. There's a fix on the protecting the camp quest, fix on the Xbox where some instances the clothing items have a bug, increase the duration of critical success with catching snippets, fixed an issue with the Halloween castle skin, an issue with the grass texture on the Halloween skin, fixed an issue with the greenhouse bench. I think there was an issue on the industrial shelf, the wooden potion cupboard, the inside-out realm where a memory wall might remain raised. Fixed an issue with the floating festival where it did not specify which village the portal appeared in. Fixed an issue with the stalls, which appeared in a low resolution. There was an issue with the bodies of water, which sometimes would be visible through certain wings. Interesting. Fixed an issue affecting both the Yzma headpiece and outfit. There were clipping issues with the tank top, the masquerade ball mask. There was an issue with the companion photo mode, issue with the selfie mode, fixed an issue with the control button icons from a gamepad could appear when using a different type. So that is all of the updates, the WishBlossom Ranch update, plus that was just the list of patch notes that were in there. Well, I hope you're as excited as I am for this update. I think every time that they put out another kind of tease or these patch notes, I get a little bit more excited. So tomorrow is the day that you can go ahead and purchase the expansion for WishBlossom Ranch to add to your game, or if you're new to the game, you haven't decided if you're going to purchase it, tomorrow would be a great day to buy it. You can buy it with the base game with WishBlossom Ranch expansion, and you can join the wonderful community that we have here for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Well, I appreciate you coming to the channel. If you could just do me one favor and subscribe and like, that would help the channel a lot. I appreciate you coming to the channel. Have a great adventure in Dreamlight Valley.